Hi, this is Murray from Second Time Tech, and today I'm going to be talking about a few different things. First, I'm going to tell you what my computer ended up with the specs, and then I'm going to talk just a little bit about the motherboard there, the Asus Crosshair Hero 6 X370, and then I'm going to talk about the Toshiba hard drive, 3TB one, and about the failure rates over the last 3 years on the different types of hard disk drives, the 3TB ones. So first of all, I just wanted to say that I did have to put that TFRC back into automatic because it did end up doing a little bit of a problem. So I changed it back to that and ran the mem test for, I think it was it a 1173%, and I didn't have any errors, and so it should be working fine there now. I guess it just doesn't like being off automatic on that motherboard, but other than that, it's not bad. So basically what I ended up with on my Ryzen 7 1700, the CPU is at 3.875 gigahertz, and it's running at 1.4 volts. Now the memory is running at 3200 megahertz, and the timings are 14, 15, 15, 39, and it's running at 1.5 volts for the memory, and that's what I ended up with. Now I did do one little test, and what the test was I was rendering the last video. So the last video I had, it's somewhere around 15 minutes and 30 some seconds, maybe 40 some seconds, I can't quite remember. And so on my original computer that I had here, I ran it, and it was an R5 1400, and it took 10 to 11 minutes to run it. And then on the Den computer, which is the R5 2400G, it took 13 to 14 minutes to render it. And this computer, running exactly the way it is right now, it rendered it in 3 minutes and 39 seconds. That one I wrote down precisely because I was so amazed that it ran so fast. I am very pleased with it. It's running great. I'm expecting it to run even a little bit better whenever I put the other motherboard in. Not going to change those timings, not for a while anyway, but I still expect it to run a little bit better, just because. Now this motherboard, my Asus Crosshair Hero 6, I'm going to be putting that in this weekend. So I should have the video up on Tuesday for that. I will have another video up on Saturday, but I don't know what it's going to be about yet because I haven't really thought that far ahead. And also by then, I should have my new AIO, the DeepCool Captian 240EX, I think it is. It should be here too. So on Tuesday, I should have both of them in there and running, and we'll have a little talk about those, and I'll show you what they look like and all that sort of good stuff. Now, the meat of the video is going to be the Toshiba hard drive. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the hard disk drive failure rates, and the ones that I did was the 3 terabyte ones. And the reason why was because that's what I was planning on getting, so I want to see how good each manufacturer was whenever they're making their 3 terabyte hard drives. So I did it from January 2015 to December 2017. So I had them set in 3 years, 2015, 2016, and 2017, and the failure rate for each year. So the Seagate one, 2015, was 28.34%. Western Digital was 7.27% failure rate. Toshiba was 3.83% failure rate. And the HGST, that's the one I couldn't remember the last time, 0.84%. That's why they're so expensive. Now for 2016, the 3 terabyte Seagate was 5.1% failure rate. Western Digital was 3.27%. The Toshiba was 4.32%. And the HGST was 1.8%. Now in 2017, because they were getting into bigger drives, they retired some of the 3 terabyte drives, so I had to put 4 terabyte drives in place of the 3s just so I'd have a number. So the Seagate one, they upgraded to a 4 terabyte one, and that one is 15.34% failure rate in 2017. Western Digital, they still had the 3 terabyte ones going, and it was at 5.1% failure rate. Toshiba, they went up to a 4 terabyte, and its failure rate was 1.03%. And the HGST, it stayed at 3 terabyte, and its failure rate was 0.75%. Like, those are really, really nice hard drives. Wish I could afford one. But anyway, I looked at that and I did the averages, and Toshiba's definitely the second best one. Not by far, because Western Digital is pretty good also, but I was going between Seagate and Toshiba because of cost, so the Toshiba was definitely the better of the two. And so that's what I got. Anyway, that's all that I have for today. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button. And if you didn't, then just hit the thumbs down. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to get some more. I do want to wish everybody a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Bye.